Hey guys, let's see if I could deafen you with the sound of trucks or stuff in this little sound test. But I'm moderately bored. Got track IR, and I just sort of kind of like this game. I got a controller, and finally track IR. Using those for shifting. I should use this for shifting. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm still working out the controls. Should be all of it. Seize the initiative. Anyway, we're gonna go drive in Old Texas, otherwise known as California. And I mean, right now we're in Nevada, but we're going to go to California eventually. I mean, we're stuck in Elko right now. And yeah, there's the engine brake. Don't ask me how that works, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it should stand to reason for most of you all to know that I have never actually driven a truck before. But knowing that the current market for truckers is massive, I have decided that instead of getting a real job and contributing in any functional way to the economy, I'm gonna pretend to have a decent paying job on the internet. Because that's what real people do. Anyway, I've always kind of liked Truck Sim, and my little brother has it on his computer, and I used to play it one year when I came back from college. It was pretty fun. I have a few mods installed. I think it's gonna take a while for me to get used to the braking on this. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. Oop. Our left turn signal. But yeah, it's nice to be driving back in the land of the free. And you know, with people driving the right side of the road, the trucks look like trucks and not like glorified delivery vans made for I don't know, less trucker-like people. Not to insult all the Europeans out there, but, well, you know. You can't really beat one of these good old long American trucks. They all come with a built-in bed because it's just such a fucking big country. God. Okay, so speed limit is 30, we'll keep that in mind. Knowing the police presence in my country, I don't get caught speeding. Although I am wearing my lucky yellow polo in my shirt, in my picture. Always wear a yellow polo. I wouldn't say it's something of a joke now, so much as it is more like, am I pulling here? No, I pulled to the next street. Alright. We'll get to know Elko well over the next few whatevers. Time cycles. It's a nice car. It's a bit like from the 50s, but it's a nice car. And I do have it on automatic right now because, well, because I'm a freaking pansy and I don't have to deal with it. let's play it safe. It's nice to know this is where they tie into all the rest of that transport fever that I play that I never show on the channel. Is that not right? What's not good enough? Oh. That would be all of it. Alright, let's see if we can not fuck this up this time. It's a simple task. Put the long car in the long box. Playing on ultra settings, so it turns out you don't really need a 1080 to play Trucking Simulator. But it is nice. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, cool. Well, let's find the... I live in a shack. In the middle of Nevada. Okay. Job market. Let's see by price per distance. Oh hell, let's make this interesting. Yeah, let's go to Jackpot. Everything in Nevada is named after something. Gambling related. I'm thoroughly convinced. This is a nice truck, I think. It's okay. I've seen a few like this. What are we transporting? Sweet Mexican black tar heroin? Alrighty. I can get down with the sickness. I don't actually know what I'm decreasing over there, but I'm sure it's probably important. Well, let's go wear ourselves out. Also, that's now headcanon for me. I'm part of an international drug smuggling ring, transporting sweet Mexican black tar heroin in Nevada. It's not easy, but someone's gotta do it. It's a little twitchy on the accelerator, but I can deal with it. I don't see any cops. I don't know if they have red light cameras in Nevada. That's where I put that. No, you should probably play it safe anyway. We're driving an 80-ton death machine. You know, that'd be a really cool name for a band. 80-ton death machine. I have mail. You know, I wonder if they have right turn on red programmed in. Yeah, let's figure it out. I swear to God, if I get a traffic offense for this, I will. Oh, never mind. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. And it looks like the trailer has just cleared everything. So let's blast it on up here. All those horns sound nothing like truck horns. Speed limit here is 80 miles per hour. Going a good hearty 40. As we go north into Nevada. Way station. Oh shit. They're gonna inspect my black tar heroin cargo. Where do I pull over? Just right here? Oh shit. Must have heard I was transporting Mexican black tar heroin. Oh fuck, and then now I stopped on the interstate. Don't mind me, officer. Just eating a rubber banana. It's a little spoiled. You don't have to worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. To pass the inspection, press enter. Okay. I guess they just wanted to know how much black tar heroin I'm transporting. Oh. And speeding immediately out of a way station, right next to the highway patrol. On my smartest moment. But yeah, 72,000 pounds, so that's, what, 46 tons? So not an 80-ton death machine. More like a 46-ton death machine. It's like, what, 20 metric fuck tons? What am I kidding? It's like at least, it's maybe 10 imperial fuck tons. I do like the scenery. It kind of vaguely reminds me of the times I've driven across the Great Plains. Except, you know, for all the fucking mountains. I've always wanted to go to Salt Lake City, where they have all the Mormons. Kind of like a Mormon storage place. Not like a Mormon ghetto, more like they all chose to live in Utah for some reason. Apparently they thought it was like Israel, but less rockets. Or I don't really know. What do Mormons do? Don't mind me just going 43 on the interstate. Highway? It's a highway. This is not a good truck. Here we are in Jackpot. I would say Jackpot, but I would feel incredibly stupid. Seize the initiative. If you don't force yourself into traffic at the schwerpunkt of the oncoming traffic, then you will never be able to get onto the road. I've driven in America my whole life. Literally never not once been driving and not in America simultaneously. Casino restaurant. Guess they probably don't take reservations. Anyway, about to hit 70 miles per hour. Let's kick it up a notch. And it's pretty far out here. It seems like the perfect place to dump a dead body. Someplace called Jackpot. Like, it was named that because some old dude was wandering around out way in the back of the place. He kicked the bone and he was like, "Oh shit! I found the girl who's been missing for 2 weeks. Jackpot," and they named the city that. That's just what it feels like. That's what I would call this. That's why I would name this place Jackpot. Clint Eastwood probably killed someone out here. Nevada. Nevada. Am I going the right way? I trust the GPS. It's never steered me wrong. We'll read our emails when we get to our destination. It's steering us a little bit. They could turn a little faster, but whatever. Okay, so it is a bridge. I heard somewhere long ago, like maybe 15 years ago. Well, not 15, maybe 17. No, not 17. That's longer, dipshit. Oopsie. What is it? Maybe 5 years ago. No, that doesn't make sense either. Maybe it was 10 years ago. Regardless, they're like a bridge over something that is not made of. A bridge over stuff that isn't water is called a trestle. Remember, because we saw the so-called trestle repeatedly whenever we went on family road trips out of the great state of Texas. And, yeah, there's that. Oh, fuck. I'm sure it's fine. This is Jackpot. Oh, so maybe we went through Elvis and now this is Jackpot. Huh. I never thought I'd dump dead bodies on Elvis instead of Jackpot, but... man, they seem kind of the same. Roughly speaking. I mean, they got small trucks, big trucks, people. Speed limits, casinos, because it's Nevada. I don't think they're actually doing any work. Fucking layabouts. I mean, I'm one to talk. I'm only pretending to drive a truck. It does turn on a dime though. That's pretty freaking nice. Oh yeah, welcome to Sell Goods. Would you like to buy our goods. Let's play it safe. Straightforward. I'm guessing that, yeah, there's that. Yeah, no, I'm not good at things like turning or stuff that isn't basically just straight. Go ahead and drop that trailer off. Welcome to Nevada. Spoink. Alrighty, we've got a whole $4,000. Alrighty, it's a pretty good haul for one day. Email, yeah, let's see what they got. Oh, sweet, the truck I've always dreamt of. If only I had $1 billion. Should I get a loan for $100,000? It's actually pretty easy to get started with like a basic trucking company that provides for the loan. You just take out one of these loans, a few of them, buy a truck, stick a driver in it, and then do jobs. Like, you don't even really have to do the jobs to keep it afloat. The other driver will keep it afloat by themselves. Yeah, let's just go with price. Wait, am I looking at this completely? I'm looking at this completely ass backwards. Iron pipes. Frozen vegetable. Frozen vegetable. Frozen vegetable. Take it from jackpot to wherever the hell that is. Alrighty, sounds fine to me. It's getting kind of dark. It's just how I like it. This is a nice place. I do kind of wonder how I'm getting from place to place. Like, am I paying a taxi or are they flying me out? All special. It's spacious in here, I guess. It's a lot of shit. Oh, cool, it bends in the middle. Well, it's 12:50, it's about noonish. It should be about, what, 400 degrees outside? I mean, I'm actually sitting here, it's 4 o'clock here right now. And it's currently 110, so... Anyway, this is Jackpot. They've got a motel, a fashion outlet, and a bigger hotel. Like most places in Nevada, it's a knockoff LA. No, not LA, Las Vegas. Which is, I mean, yeah. They're knocking each other off so much, it's honestly surprising. They probably don't have permanent brain damage. Alright, CC initiative. Make way. Anyway, now we get to make our way all the way back to where we were beforehand. That one's just the police telling me to go fuck myself for not exceeding the speed limit. Am I going fast enough? Anyway, yeah. So I guess slight update on the channel since we're all here driving a truck. I'm just kind of rambling. We got a few videos in the works. I'm kind of waiting on some games to finish. Then I'm gonna edit them up to be some super nifty quality stuff. I'm sort of looking for other stuff to do. Not really in terms of like content, but just in terms of like adding something fresh to my thing. I know I have a lot of unfinished stuff. I'm gonna finish it. The main thing holding me back right now is I cannot find a recording software that also has an icon that displays when it's recording. And it's driving me nuts because I have to Alt-Tab out, record, and then with this recording I have to edit the very front of it off, which takes about the length of the video and then some, just to chop off the front bit, which is goddamn annoying. And so there's that. You just have to re-encode the whole thing. Then it loses quality anyway. So I can, and OBS, the one I'm using right now is Open Broadcast Software, I think, OBS. It's really nice, it's free, and I mean, it's hot, it's ready, just like a Little Caesar's Pizza. But just like a Little Caesar's Pizza, I do wish I had paid more for a better option. I used to have Fraps. I actually still do have Fraps. It's just Fraps seems to be aging poorly with the rest of everything else that exists. And I like my stuff to work well, and Fraps does work well, just it can be grumpy all the time. And, oh. And well, what was I saying? Yeah, basically, sorry, these turns are difficult. I'm still getting used to the controls. Yeah. But, basically what I want is I want an overlay of some kind. I was thinking of delving into Python and trying to see if there was a way to build a program that, once I run it, it checks every second if OBS is recording. I don't really know how to do that. I guess I would have to read a log from OBS or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of beyond my level of expertise. That's why I haven't done anything about it yet, because I don't really know what to do. But I have done a lot of thinking. I know what I want. I want just like a little red thing up in the corner that turns green when I'm not recording and red when I am recording. So honestly, I could be not recording right now, and if I'm not, I will just be thoroughly pissed. Oh, I'm actually going the speed limit. Oh shit. That's just unfair. It really sneaks up on you. Okay, so maybe we'll turn over right here and like grab just a little bit of gas, because I'm always incredibly paranoid about running out of gas. That's probably fine. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's fucked up. Can you not see I'm having just like a little bit of difficulty here, dude? Okay. Okay. Cool, we can handle this. We're a professional. What the hell does that button mean? It probably means I fucked up the connection between the two trailers. Whatever. This was a terrible truck to get gas in. This has been an abysmal idea. I'm gonna check my mail. It's gonna be something like, "Stop killing our truck." Signed, the U.S. government. Don't ask us how we know. Honestly, that could be the catchphrase of like this current decade. U.S. government says. Don't ask us how we know. It's like your parents. It's not like Big Brother. It's more like, I don't know, creepy crying mom. Like doesn't quite understand that there are boundaries in certain things. I don't know. Whatever, really. And maybe some people just do have too much of an expectation of privacy. Well, like, I still think phone calls are private and have always been private. Like that was decided pretty long ago, actually. It's like they were arresting some mobster dude, and he was like, I will arrest me for telephone calls in a phone booth. And like, yeah, I made the calls, but like, it's a phone booth. I don't really remember it. I'm not a lawyer. I am a history student. So some people might argue I should know more about that. To those people I say, fuck it. This road is sideways. You're slowing down. Why are you stopping? Brake check me, you asshole. I can confirm though, this is exactly what the weather looks like here. Like, pretty okay with the side of, oh my god, it's gonna fucking kill everyone. And like, you can always tell when it's gonna storm because these big old clouds will start forming in about the middle of the afternoon. At about 3 o'clock, and around about 5 or 6 it'll start raining. I don't know if it's actually modeled properly in here. But, because of all that rising heat, especially if there's some humidity in the air. Now, it doesn't look like there's much humidity over here, but being that we're in Nevada, could be rolling in over the mountains and drop off the side. I don't know much about the weather patterns in Nevada. It could rain. I mean, there's bushes and stuff, so maybe. I don't know. I do a lot of weather watching. I like to watch the weather. It's one of my big hobbies. People tell me I'm good at it. I can just like look at the clouds and divine their purpose. I'm not really a cloud whisperer though. That'd be weird. Sounds like some kind of made-up Indian name that people who want to pretend to be Indians call themselves. Like, I'm cloud whisperer. He's Eagle Dick, or something like that. I don't know. I'm also a little bit sleep deprived, of my own fault. I've been watching an Endless Space thing played by some guy named SB. I don't know. It's pretty decent. I always liked the Endless Space 1 and 2, that is. Not that any of the others aren't good, or, well, I mean, there's only 2. I like both of them. They are good games. I always like how there's, like, no clear good option, who is also human. Fuck! Why can't I hop the train tracks? Ugh. I was fine until you slowed down. I actually never take fragile missions in this, in any of this series. I should play the first Euro Truck Sim. Alright. seems the military's caught on to my Mexican black tar heroin smuggling and have scrambled the jets to intercept me. Luckily, they don't know that the operative with the truck in front of me will have us killed long beforehand. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're... Huh. Sure, you're all wondering what I'm muttering to myself, and I looked up for a rear-view mirror before realizing that there's 2 giant trailers behind me, and it'd be kind of pointless. I felt kind of stupid once I looked at it and looked behind me, like, why can't I see out why can't I see out the back? And I was like, oh yeah, because there's a trailer. Genius. I had an ex who used to make fun of me whenever I said stupid things. That's part of the reason why I dumped her. Saying stupid things is like half my personality. Like, it just didn't really work out either. I don't know. Ex, if you're out there and you're offended, sorry, I guess. But like, I hope you're doing better? I don't know. That was a hard time for everyone. High school was weird. Anyway, I've only ever actually had one ex, so there's that, I guess. I like the road. You can really get to know a person. Oh, I have a few mods. Oh wait, no I don't. I have to mod manage them to install them. I'll do that actually right after this, and we'll get some realistic ass roads going, and the game will look hell. Check the email first off, because it's annoying me. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, but no. Mod manager. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? I know it's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, well we're already almost there. You can only look at the world map and just see what we've got going on. It looks like California is really the big one right now. Which one's Highway 1? I know there was a big deal about Highway 1 not too long ago. I wouldn't mind taking a real long ride up from San Simon over to LA. Hop off 10 to 5. Take 5 all the way up to Sacramento. Anyway, yeah. What am I looking for, though? Oh, yeah, I'm looking for the odd thing. Let's save the game. Save. LP1, I guess. I'm not really let's playing, but I'll figure it out later. Oh, cool, they fixed that thing where if you hit escape, it stopped you in the earlier Chrome Sims. That was always kind of annoying, because you'd get out to, like, change something, or you get... There's like a speed limit sign. I'm going to be wary, especially because of all the buildings and the hotels. I actually could not read that. I'll go sightseeing one day when I have $1 billion. Ah yes, car zone. Get in the zone. The car zone. It's a zone full of cars. What more could you want? I think the most unrealistic thing about this game is the speed limit of 70 miles per hour. Speed limit's never 70. Speed limit's like 75. Okay, maybe the speed limit is 70 in some states. It's always, pretty much always 75 in Texas. In case you're wondering, that's like pretty fast in kilometers per hour, I think. We're trying to kill ourselves over here. The quicker we can escape this dirt-ridden hellscape, the faster we can get to whatever Protestant Jesus promises us. Oh shit. Or Baptist Jesus, I guess, specifically. World with no drinking or dancing. Yeah, anyway. You guys want to hear a fun Baptist joke? You know why Baptists don't like drinking? Because it can lead to dancing. Or maybe it was why they don't like sex. You know why Baptists don't like insert random thing here? It could lead to dancing. Okay, admission time. When I was a little kid, I absolutely adored that train company. I have no idea why. I think it had something to do with the VHS tape I saw once. But like the BNSF, something Mexico, something freight. I don't really know. Was like my favorite train company. And I was a kid who was like super into model trains, and I loved them. And I got a few train models, and like the best one I ever got was a big diesel BNSF locomotive. I remember I loved it so much I ran around with it just screaming for all of Christmas morning. And it came with like BNSF marked cars also. And so I was running around with just a bunch of train cars, which were basically just the best corporate marketing ever as a small kid, just overjoyed to have this stuff. Long story short, if anyone wants to give me a Christmas present, I will accept like $3,000 worth of model train parts, because, but I mean like enough that like I can build a small industry in like some terrain. Because I've always wanted to set up like a mini industry zone. You'd set little timers on the trains and have them all run according to a schedule, like a daily schedule. One thing I would do if I had $1 billion, like I know people say if they had $1 billion they do a lot of random stuff. One thing I think is actually doable is if I had $1 billion, I'd create like a really big outdoor area, and I run shit tons of model trains on it. They go like realistic speeds, like Transport Tycoon style stuff, but like in a really big backyard, and just like have hills everywhere and stuff. You can just walk around and look at like a big fucking industrial area. And like maybe one of them would be diesel, but most of them would be steam. I just have like staff hanging out in maintenance sheds. Not even staff. This is something a robot would do perfectly. Just a robot, like the machine would pull into a maintenance shed, and the robot would put a little more smoke fluid in it and go chuffing on away. That would be great. We have to switch lanes. If I have $1 billion, which I mean, maybe anything's possible. Maybe I would just hire a railroad specialist to come help me run the... No, it takes all the fun out of it. Looks like I'm getting tired. Only 5:30. You know, the fact that you can cross most of Nevada in like 4 hours really speaks to how small it is. I miss Texas already. That inability to make any progress on your trip because you monitor it by borders. It's like it's 12 hours from Dallas, which is where I start, to get to New Mexico, and it's 3 hours to Texarkana. So it's 15 hours across. Texas is, I think, at about 70 miles an hour, more or less. So that's like 300 something miles. I want to turn left. Welcome to Walbert. I always felt like Walmart was like the good burger of pharmacies. I'm just gonna skip it. Get up to level 2. I know what you're thinking. Man, this guy really shouldn't have access to explosives. Well, lucky for you, the state of Nevada does not agree. How much does it cost to purchase a truck? It can't be more than like, what, 20? Okay, fine. Let's see if we can get a job going to Reno. Search by Reno. Okay, they don't search by destination then. Jackpot. Alcohol. Ah, fuck it. Let's go to Reno anyway. How much is it? 112. I mean, we could immediately just get straight to it. I think these three are all literally the same engine. No, they're slightly different. Anyway, this is the truck that I want. Yeah, I'd like to exit the truck dealer. Let's make a series of poor financial decisions together. Alright, so we owe 900. So like 3 grand a day. Oh yeah, there, that's it right there. So with that in mind, let's buy a truck. I mean, we made 5 grand just on that one job. Already didn't we know? Yeah, this is the truck that I like. So we could go with Snow White or like Sky Blue. But I really have a deep love for red trucks. That's not red. What the fuck am I doing? I was looking at it and I was like, that's not red. And I could not understand what I did wrong. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, it's got a small cab and a bunch of truck bits on it. It's a truck. It's a Peterbilt truck. It's built specifically by a guy named Peter. All of them, all the time, everywhere. I'm actually gonna make sure this is recording. Yeah, sweet. Whew. It's not driving. It's trucking. I love it. I love it. Oh sweet. They have insurance. Now I've got a truck that I bought with a series of massive loans. It's hilarious though, because I'm about to make a bunch of money, but I'm still not as in debt as most people I know in college. There's one thing I do like about trucks. They've got pretty ridiculous acceleration without their trailers since they're built to hold so much weight. Yeah, see my yellow polo. Average daily profit plus 7 grand minus the 3. I've got 20 grand, so I have almost a week. Yeah, let's see. Reno to Oakland, California. You know why not? Let's do that. Let's do one in the truck. And then I'll probably call it an episode. There is no speed limit in the garage. Private property. It's a speed limit actually, yeah, there is no speed limit in the garage. It's 70 coming straight out. Oh, don't give me a ticket based on that. Karen's nice, drives well, has a pointy snout that reminds me of trucks. Has everything I ever wanted in a truck. It even has a window so I can make sure all that stuff I'm supposed to be pulling is still behind me. When it's not, I can be like, oh, I can do crazy double takes. I am in Reno, right? No, where am I and where am I going? What in the name of God am I doing in Elko? Oh. Oops. Yeah, no, let's keep going to the job. If it means I get to take this bad girl out on the road. I also just really like driving in America. Or, I guess driving in particular, but like, European roads always seem so weird and European. I just don't get the same sense of freedom that I get when I'm driving down an American road. Now, admittedly, I've never driven in a European road, but I imagine it feels much more claustrophobic and worrying. Just in general. Because, I mean, I've been to Europe before, and I've seen the roads, and they're all narrow and filled with tiny cars. And people who look like they just sort of, their society didn't develop with cars. Kind of like Boston, almost. Except, you know, the harbor doesn't taste as good. Look at me, I can outpace all of you. Five 2556. See, it's hard to read phone numbers when you're driving. I never understood why people did that. I mean, I do understand, but like, it's difficult, man. And if no one can understand me at this, that's gonna be a real bummer. What is that? Something wrong with the road? Road work ahead? I swear to God, lady, did you cut off a Peterbilt truck? Who interrupts the interstate for that little road? Like, did you get like secret plans from the mafia about like a dead body buried in the asphalt or something? I like the sound the rumble strips make, I'm sorry. I'm getting over. I'm going 47 miles per hour. Now let's rush this delivery. Should have called it Tom's Trucking Express. God dang it. Well, we're not publicly traded yet, so I guess we can still call it whatever. It's not like the people will care. It's not exactly money in here. I like how I had to do like 2 jobs and take out only one massive life-ending loan to get my own life in my own hands. I guess it's not really my life in my own hands, it's more of my life in the bank's hands. If the economy collapses, this entire thing will go tits up in like an afternoon. But as long as the economy holds, we'll all be fine. And like, when was the last time the economy screwed over working class Americans? Or the banks, for that matter. The banks screwed over, not the economy. The economy... Never mind. that I'm like kind of Stalinist or something, or some sort of communist, because I'm not. But like even I have to admit that the '08 recession was, or I say even I have to admit, it's not like I have to begrudgingly admit that the '08 recession was a bad thing. Though it didn't hit Texas quite as hard, which I think is due to our state being greater than everything else ever to exist. It's, I've always said Texas is a state with the most national pride for itself. Jesus Christ, man! I blame him for everything. Yeah, I think I will actually just drive to Reno and then leave it there. No one else has their lights on. I don't want to be weird. Yeah, we should hit an early rest, grab the machine parts in the morning. We'll get there around 10:30. Ow! Having done this before, I can tell you that I know that this is excruciatingly painful to look at. But yeah, this is a fun little trucking game. I like it, specifically because it can be as bad a driver as I want. But also, I just love the logistics. Oh, I thought something came down from the ceiling. I'll get better with time. Maybe I'll also start recording some of the For Honor I've been doing. I'm not exactly a great player, but I do play it quite a bit because I'm working towards a character. It's a decently fun game. I don't know. If you all would like to see that For Honor, I could post it. But it feels kind of distant from what the channel normally does, and so I've been avoiding posting it. Not really so much out of respect for the channel as much as I feel weird to put it up. I don't like feeling weird, so I haven't done it. And they really added a lot to this game. We'll probably be going through the mountains at some point. I kind of want the New Mexico DLC, just because I love the Rocky Mountains a lot. My GPS keeps cutting out every now and then, and not recording where I am. I don't know why. It's a nice car. I don't understand why you're driving around the middle of the desert at night, though. I'll turn the lights on. Yeah, it's a nice fun game that like I like to play Truck Simulator when I'm feeling kind of tired. So like if I haven't been doing, or if I'm like busy or something, I don't know. It's a nice simple game that I can just sort of sit down and play. It's not too competitive, and I can just sort of do it. I think that's really where the game gets a lot of its audience, is the kind of relaxing crowd. Because a lot of the other simulators require some form of quick action. Like IL2. It doesn't really necessarily require quick action, but quick action is desired if you wish to keep flying in a combat environment. And FSX just honestly doesn't really tickle my fancy. It's either a light aircraft, which I have an actual light aircraft like that, So, I mean, it feels kind of meh. Like, I mean, I could just go outside and do it. It's like a hunting game when you live in a hunting reservation. You know, I mean, it could be the best hunting game in the world, but you could just walk outside and do it. Anyway, plus I don't really feel like flying when I'm kind of tired. In real life, or regardless. And then For Honor is kind of a fighting action game, and it's fun, but I like to put up a good fight. I don't know. I don't want to say I value the quality of my player very much. But more, it's just like not fun to get your ass kicked because your reaction time is off. And so I mostly only play that when I'm well rested. And it's really not as big a problem as I make it out to be. Like, I don't have to buy this game, so I have something to do during like my time when I'm tired, which is what that sounds like. It's more like a nice, relaxing little game I can play when I just kind of don't want to do anything else. I think there's a dead zone on my stick. Now, hold on, I'm gonna get that. I think there's a dead zone. Oh yeah, God, that's a massive dead zone. Let's see if we can't make that just a little bit smaller and see how that affects our find control. That does explain quite a bit. Maybe I can make it just a little bit bigger. Not much bigger. I'm kind of enjoying it where it's at right now. Ooh. Nope. Anyway, yeah, we're going to Reno to specifically get out of Nevada and get to California. Go to Los Angeles, or whatever it was called. There's a lot of people on the road for like 9:30 on the way to Reno. Yeah, I'm oversteering a bit. Let's make this dead zone just a little bigger. Yeah, that helps out quite a bit. Oh, 65. I saw 45. Ah, Reno, half a mile. We're going to Reno, right? I think so. 26 miles out. Reno, half a mile, again. Bye, friend. Okay. Going through Reno to some other place. Am I going to a job site right now? I gotta see where I'm going. So that's all the delivery stations. Alright, so when we get to the turn, we're gonna do a cut off. We're gonna get to the turn. And we turn left instead of right. Don't smuggle Mexican black tar heroin. Man, it's... Jesus. It's darker than some periods of American history. That's not a racial thing. It got pretty fucking brutal. Like, not really genocide, because like, genocide requires knowledge of it, but like, consider a group of people so technologically, like, incompetent. I'm not talking about the natives, I'm talking about the fucking pilgrims. That like, they don't even understand how they're actually killing off all the people on this continent. They just sort of are. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so we take the exit here and then we cut left. Maybe not technologically incompetent, so technologically... they just don't even understand disease. They don't even understand disease until germ theory came around. And once germ theory came around, it was too late to really fix it all. I mean, honest to God, a lot of them thought it was bad spirits. They thought they could pray it away, you know. Hanging out in churches seemed to help people for them. Of course, the part that the churches failed to mention was the churches provided, you know, some fairly basic medical care. Like, you know, they would communally take care of people, make sure they were fed and clothed, had some warm blanket of some kind, and that was enough to survive some illnesses. So people just sort of began to think, like, oh, you know, maybe the church has got some kind of magical healing power. Turns out the magical healing power was not just leaving your sick and dying in the road, but I mean, you know, it worked. But when you're the ones causing the disease, dragging all the people into your church to be forcibly converted to cure them of their demon illness, it doesn't really work too well. Kind of beats the whole purpose of that collective containment thing. But yeah. The Native Americans really just got hit at the wrong time. Like it would be akin to if it like how do I put it? If in the middle of the Black Plague, like aliens invaded Europe. Like it was just it was sudden, no one expected it, and they were all kind of dying of an illness no one understood. I've met so many people who just don't understand that crucial point. Like, that no one knew what was going on. Anyway, I'll go ahead and rest my guy up. We'll get going in the next one. Anyway, yeah, that's potential genocide. That's a note to end on. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Do they bring their own truck? Why do they bring their own truck? Oh, I have to recruit people from places. Anyway, long story short, that's what I think about that. What? The video's like 12 hours long now. Hour 15. That's not that bad. Alrighty. I'll see you all in the next part. Till then, gents.